in MeMe's kitchen. Boy, y'all, it is still hot. This is what we call the dog days of August. And speaking of dog days, y'all, today we're going to really make something that's quite interesting. It is called bird dogs. Strange name, but oh, y'all, it's just something that's a lot of fun to make and it'll be a lot of fun to serve. Now, in our area, everybody's just getting all pumped up about football. We have Clemson University near us. We also have a university here in town, Anderson University. They are adding football to their sports categories. And so we're going to be football crazy. And we've got two big high schools here. They have football teams. So everybody's thinking football. Well, y'all, when you think of football, you also think about tailgating. And so that's the kind of thing that you want to prepare for. And everybody likes to be something kind of unique when they go tailgating. It's like, oh goodness, y'all, I've got the best thing. I can't just wait to tell you. I just can't wait for you to taste it. And so today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to, and y'all, like Kayleen says, Mama said, you always says it's easy. But listen, it's easy. If you can fry chicken strips, well, you know what? You can even go through the drive-thru and pick them up. You don't have to fry them. Y'all, now if you're in a hurry, you can pick up chicken strips at a drive-thru. But we're going to give you just a little refresher course here on how I fry my chicken strips. And y'all, it's so easy. I buy the chicken breast and I cut them myself because sometimes they are a little bit thin. And so we are going to cut our eye on here. I've got mine on 7. We're going to put our oil in here. We need a good bit of oil because we're going to get these things nice and brown. So that is probably, I'm guessing about 1/4 inch is what's in that pan. All right, now the chicken strips, I've already marinated them in buttermilk. And I put a little bit of salt and pepper on them. They've been in there maybe about 15 minutes. And y'all just use just a little bit of buttermilk. You don't want to drown these things. Now what we're going to do, we're going to use self-rising flour. You can use all-purpose, that's fine. But today I'm using self-rising flour because that's what's right here by my stove. And so we're going to save ourselves some steps. We'll just take this and then we're just going to sprinkle it on the top there. Next, we're just going to toss these good and just make sure that they are totally covered with the flour. Y'all, this doesn't take long, and we may even be able to fit all of these right in our frying pan. We're going to let that grease get good and hot, and those are covered. Y'all, while that grease is getting hot, I want to show you. I've already fried my bacon. Now, this is a thick cut bacon. Not the extra thick. It just says on the package, thick cut bacon. And it will just hold together better when you get ready to put it in your sandwich. See how it stays together? Now, if you're really in a big hurry, you can buy the pre-cooked bacon, pop it in your microwave, let it get crispy, and then get ready to put that on the bun. When we get ready to assemble it, you'll see what this bacon is for. Now, y'all, you can use any kind. This is just regular cured bacon, just the regular kind like you probably use for breakfast. If you like flavored bacon, hey, you could even use that peppered bacon. We're going to test our grease, y'all, and that's just a little bit of flour. Now, see how that's sizzling? Oh, boy, that means that that grease is ready. So let's put these in there. And y'all, we'll be right back. Y'all know these are fine. I'm doing 8 of these because we're going to do 8 bird dogs today. There are 8 buns in a package. So we're going to make it even numbers. So we're going to have 8 chicken strips. And oh, y'all, look at that. I'm going to cook these until they're nice and brown on both sides. About 2 or 3 minutes on each side. But now, check the middle to make sure they are done. That's the main thing. while these are draining, y'all, we're going to get all our other ingredients ready for these bird dogs. Now, I know some of y'all like to use a cooking thermometer, but listen, what I did, I cut that and I saw that it was done. So, hey, I know they're done. Very important, y'all, to the assembly of our bird dogs today. You need the top sliced hot dog buns. So what we're going to do, we're going to put them here. And the first thing that you're going to do is kind of open it up like this, y'all. And then we put a slice of bacon in each of our buns. Oh, y'all, every time I think about bird dogs, this reminds me of the funniest story. One year when Ken, I don't know, he was a teenager, I guess, he decided that he wanted a hunting dog for Christmas. Well, my husband got busy and we lived in an area where there were a lot of people that raised hunting dogs. And so we got a trained hunting dog for him for Christmas. Well, Christmas Day, we go to always went to my mama's. And so we went and we carried the dog, of course, with us because they were all going hunting. And we were going to try out this new dog that had come into our family. So Ken had him on a leash out in the yard, and oh, he was just so proud of him, and they were outside. And so we all came in so we could eat because the men were all going hunting after lunch. So we were in there. Well, Mom and Daddy live in a town where there is a train that comes right through the middle of town. And I mean, it was just one block over from where they lived. And so here comes the train. And he blows his whistle because there's 2 or 3 crossings right there in town. And he's just blowing and blowing and blowing the whistle. Well, I don't guess that dog had ever heard a train whistle blow. Y'all, that dog took off. And I mean, he ran. Well, we couldn't even see where he went. So guess what we spent all day doing? We spent all day hunting the hunting dog. Oh, we did finally find him, by the way. Well, we figured he needed a little more training. So anyway, all right, we're gonna put the bacon in all of these, and we'll be right back. Y'all, I know you're not gonna believe this, but I'm gonna use the top rack of my oven today.
What?
And so, what you do is you turn your broiler on and get it ready because we're going to broil these so that our cheese can melt. I know y'all will think that we're not using any other temperature, but we are using the broiler today. So we're putting our bacon here in every one of our buns. Oh my goodness. Y'all, even the bacon smells good. Mm-hmm. Of course, bacon always smells good. All right. We got them all done now. So the next step is going to be to put the cheese in it. And y'all, I grated my own cheese today. This is just sharp cheddar cheese. You can use any flavor you like. This is just the one that most of the places around here use. And y'all, this has gotten to be a very popular item. We have several of the sandwich shops in town, and they carry bird dogs. It's a big deal. Mm-hmm. And especially with us with a college town. I know we went in there one night and there were about 8 or 10 young people. Every single one of them had bird dogs. That's what they were eating, bird dogs and french fries. So you'll be able to make your own. Oh, won't you feel important? All right, so a lot of times you can use the bag cheese. It's okay. But sometimes it has like a coating on it and it just doesn't melt as good. So I wanted to be sure today that it melted good. So we're going to put our cheese right there on top of our bacon. Oh my goodness, KK. This looks good already. Mm-hmm. Oh. Now don't faint, I said a while ago. We're using the top rack and we're using a different temperature. So I've got my broiler on. I'm gonna put these in here. And y'all, we're just going to leave those. It won't take these now, but just a couple of minutes. So don't walk away from your stove. Otherwise, you'll have burnt cheese. And burnt cheese really doesn't taste good. Okay, y'all. Our cheese is melted now. And I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of mayonnaise on this. Now, if you're taking this for tailgating or something, you may actually want to leave this mayonnaise off and let them add that when you get to your party. So we'll put our chicken finger on there, chicken strip, whatever you want to call it. We're going to add the honey mustard now. And we'll just kind of drizzle this on here. Ah, y'all, doesn't that look good? And then we'll put just a little bit of garnish on it, just to kind of dress it up just a little bit. And this is parsley flakes. You can put chives, whatever you want to on it. Guess what? That, my friends, is a bird dog. Okay, y'all. Don't those look good? Oh, my goodness. You serve them up with a bag of chips and, hey, touchdown. Everybody be happy. Y'all, thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week this week. Do what you can for other people. Have fun for yourself and your family and everybody. Remember, shine for Jesus.